This module is the federal fair housing laws and Massachusetts fair housing laws. In this module, we will discuss discrimination, advertising, marketing, and the history of fair housing laws. First and foremost, discrimination against anyone in a protected class when it comes to any sales or rentals of real property is illegal. Using different terms or policies for various people is illegal. When you steer someone away, this module is the federal fair housing laws and Massachusetts fair housing laws. In this module, we will discuss discrimination, advertising, marketing, and the history of fair housing laws. First and foremost, discrimination against anyone in a protected class when it comes to any sales or rentals of real property is illegal. Using different terms or policies for various people is illegal. When you steer someone away from or to a property that you feel is best based on the color of their skin, ethnicity, racial background, religion, sexual orientation, or any other attribute of a protected class, you are breaking the fair housing laws. Making any statements or remarks that may cause people to sell their properties prematurely, known as blockbusting. Blockbusting is what leads to panic peddling, and in case you haven't heard the term blockbusting, that would be a real estate agent running around a neighborhood asking people to list their house with them due to a certain circumstance of a type of person that may be moving into that neighborhood. That type of person being anyone who falls under the protected class. Falsifying availability about housing due to discrimination. That is also illegal against any protected class. Lying about any availability of an apartment containing lead paint to potential buyers and tenants who have a child under the age of 6 because of lead paint. When you advertise, you need to be very cautious and careful of both the Massachusetts advertising
This module
laws
is the
federal
fair
government
housing
advertising
laws
and Massachusetts
You
fair
can
housing
find
laws. The advertising terms
In this
and
module,
the
we will discuss
usage of those
discrimination,
terms, advertising,
in the HUD,
marketing, and the history of fair
website.
housing laws. First and
When you
foremost,
offer
discrimination
unusual
against
or
anyone in a
typically
protected
unfavorable
class
financing
when
for
it
anyone
comes to any sales
other than
or rentals
sound
of real
economic
property
reason,
known
is
as
illegal.
redlining,
and this
using
is more
different
often
terms
done
or
by
policies
banks and
for
mortgage
various
brokers,
people
not
is
necessarily
illegal.
real estate agents unless they
When
are
you
working
steer
in the
someone
mortgage field.
away from or to
You
a
are
property
illegally
that
breaking
you
the
feel
fair
is
housing
best
laws.
based on the color of their skin,
Coercion,
ethnicity,
intimidation,
interfering with a
background,
person's right to buy
religion,
or lease,
because
sexual
of their
orientation,
background.
or any other attribute
Negatively
of a protected
appraising
class,
a property's
you
value
are
due to the
breaking
entrance
the fair
or
housing
occupancy
laws
of
people in a protected class.
The federal
Making any
penalties for
statements or
violating
remarks
any of the
that may
federal
cause
fair
people to
housing
sell their
laws
properties
are
prematurely,
Offense
known
number
as
1,
blockbusting.
up to $10,000.
Blockbusting is what
Any
leads to
second
panic
offense
peddling.
up to
And in case you haven't heard the
$25,000,
term blockbusting,
and a third offense is
that
up to
would be a real estate
$50,000.
agent running around a
These
neighborhood
penalties are not exclusive
asking
to real
people
estate
to list their
agents.
house
Owners of
with
property
them due
who are
to
not real
a
estate
certain
agents
circumstance
who violate
of a
these
type
laws
of
will also
person
be
that may be
fined.
moving into that neighborhood.
If you are
That type of
found
person
to
being
have
anyone
been
who falls under the
discriminated
protected
against
class.
under the fair housing laws, you would want to file a complaint
Falsifying
with
availability
HUD.
about
HUD
housing
is the
due to
Department of
discrimination.
Housing and Urban Development.
That is also illegal against
You'll have
any
1
protected
year from the
class.
date of the incident to do
Lying
so.
about any availability of an
HUD
apartment
then assigns
containing
the
lead
case
paint
to an administrative
potential
law
buyers and
judge.
tenants
And the administrative
who
law
have
judge has
a
the right to
child
levy
under the
actual
age of
damages
6
and court costs
because of
against
lead
the
paint.
defendant. Each real estate office
When you
must
advertise,
have
you
an
need to
equal
be very
opportunity
cautious